Um, so I just recorded a video about keep, sell, loan for all the players, and I think following up on that, maybe we should have done this first. I want to do a tier list S through F of how I think these players did for us this season. Probably should have looked over like more stats this season, but kind of just gonna do it by heart from what I remember. So actually, I'm gonna add one more row here for add a row below. I'm gonna do one more row here for loaned for like the him Selena. I'll just put Modric there. He hasn't been loaned, but he hasn't played for us. Who else was there? Buonanotte. I think that's who that is. Think that's it. So let's get into it here. And the first one's a pretty hard one with Achenpong because I'm just gonna put him in the middle because he really just never got the playing time for us. Enzo never played him. Liam really never played him. I thought when Liam Senior came in, he would get more playing time, but he just really never played for us. So I don't have much opinion on him. So I think I'm gonna just put him at C for the middle. Baddest we'll put at D because a lot of times he came in, he just was not good enough. He wasn't the worst, but he was far from the best on our team. Speaking of the worst, I'm gonna go and pull him out here. F, like I should have actually. I'm gonna add another row. No, I'm not. Sorry. Let me relax. Oh crap! What I do? Did I make no? Okay, so F, easy F. The only clean sheet I can recall off the top of my head that we had with him on the lineup was that Leeds game in the FA Cup a few weeks ago. But outside of that, I mean, anytime he got playing time, in my head I was like, okay, we're conceding a few goals today, which I think I was always correct in. I think anytime he played, we conceded a few goals. He's awful. He's terrible. That's all I have to say about him. Caicedo, I'm putting an A. I'm not gonna put an S because he had like two stints. He started off the season wonderfully. That's when you had the arguments of like, is he the best midfielder in the world? And they had him up there with Rice and Jean Neves and all that. Like arguably the best midfielder in the world. Then he had a big hiatus where he was not good. It was around the time of that Arsenal game. I think it was the first Arsenal game. It was like the first. I think it was the red card in the Arsenal game. It's like after that, or maybe it was before that. I can't recall perfectly when it was. But he had a big stint where he just wasn't good. Then he was good, really good again. Then I think the past few weeks, this past like 2 games, he's been really good. But a little bit before that, he just kind of fell off again. But when he's on, he's on. He's like a top 2-3 player for us. I mean, he's been amazing for us this season overall. So I think he's an A. But I'm gonna back off at S just for the consistency. Chalaba, outside of Colwell, Chalaba's my favorite center back on this roster. I'm a mix between B and C. I'm really not sure where I want to put him because I really don't think he's that bad. I think maybe it's just because I'm comparing him to who he has beside him, like Tosin, and also I think a lot of his bad games comes when he is beside Tosin. But overall, I think I am gonna drop him in C because a lot of our center backs I just don't think can go any higher than that because of how bad they were this season. But I put him in keep for the next season. I think he's a good center back. I don't think he's in that bad this season. Okay. I'm gonna wait on Colwell. I don't know what to say about him yet. Kukurea, B or A. I think I'm gonna keep him in B. Because, the years prior, like last year, you can say he's the second best, even arguably first, but you can put him in that second best center back behind Nuno Mendes. This season, I just don't think he's been that. I think he's looked really good these past 2 games where we've been playing 3 in the back, and he's playing in the left wing back position. I think he's looked really good there. And next season, that's when he's going to be doing full time. I think he's going to be really good at it. I mean, that's a great role for him. I'm going to put him B here. Arguably could be A, but I'm going to keep him B. Delap, F. Easy F. The easiest F I've ever done. I mentioned in the last year, this is my real first year watching football. But in that first year, I mean, I've watched a lot. I've learned a lot. But he's the worst player I've watched so far. He's woeful. He's awful. I don't get how he gets so much playing time here. He's horrendous. He's the worst football player I've ever watched in my life. Half the time I think if I go out there, I can do better. He has no first touch. He has no shot. Like, he has no redeeming qualities because he's physical, but he's really too physical and just gets red cards and wants to punch everybody on the pitch. I mean, he's awful. He has to go. I don't care if they lose money or what they do. I don't want to see him on the pitch ever again. He gets way too much playing time here. I mean, there's always the memes where you see like, we like 80th minute we're down by a goal and he puts on Delap and everyone's like, oh, okay, we lost because I mean he's not scoring a goal. I think he has, was it just one goal this season? Out of all the, he plays nearly every. He doesn't start. He started a few, but he plays nearly every week, and he has one goal, and that goal was nothing to do with him. I think it was a corner that bounced off the keeper, and he put back. I think that was the goal. It was something like that. I mean, it was nothing special. I mean, he's awful. He has to go. Enzo, S. I think I might have only two players, S, maybe three. I don't know. He's been, I wouldn't say our best player this season because I'm gonna go ahead and go to him. I'll talk about both of them at the same time. I think João Pedro's been our best player of this season. We'll talk about Enzo first. There's the rumors that there's Real Madrid rumors and rumors that he wants to leave. I think with Xavi coming in that he will stay, but there are the rumors that he wants out. And there was some stuff in Racine where he was talking, about Madrid, and he got not suspended. I mean, he didn't play that one game. But he's our captain, and you can tell. I mean, he loves this club. Anytime he scores, he points out the badge. He jumps in the crowd with the fans. I mean, I think he does love being here. I can't blame him for wanting to leave with how the ownership has been and a Racine. Like, you can't blame him for that. I think he will stay under Xavi. Because I do really think he loves this club. I think he's our second leading goal scorer this season. Him and these are the only two players I ever feel like that care on a game by game basis, and Caicedo. But I don't think he can be anything lower than this. João Pedro is also easy S. He should be on a tier of his own because I don't want to sign by. I think he's been the second best Premier League striker this season. I'm still putting Haaland above him because it's Haaland. You hear people, I don't know if it's they don't watch, but people who put Gyökeres above him I think are ridiculous because honestly I don't know. I think they're just I think that's crazy. What is it? What I don't know. What is he on? Is he on 20? He's on around 20 goals this season. I can't remember exactly. But one, he takes no pins. Two, he has nothing around him. He has Garnacho on his left, and he has Neto on his right. He has even Palmer. Palmer's been arguably as bad as Neto this season. He has nothing around him. Like nothing. Zero. Nilch. None of the goals he scored, not none, but really none of the goals that he scored has been an easy setup for him. We don't set him up. He does everything on himself. I remember I brought this up last video. I think it was the Napoli, West Ham, or Wolves game. It was I think it was the Napoli game. It was his hat trick. I don't remember where his hat trick was, but the hat trick was all him receiving the ball deep, making a run himself, beating his man, or just having an outrageous shot on goal. And he scored 3 goals and gave us the win against, I think, Napoli. I think it was 3 goals. Take that with a grain of salt. But most of the goals that this guy creates are all by himself. He does everything himself. And going into the next season, hopefully we'll make that easier on him. Doubt it. But, I mean, he broke the number 9 curse here at Chelsea. I think he's been easy as. I think he's our player of the season. I think he's been the best signing. You can maybe Sharky, but I think he's been top 3 signings of the season. I think he's the second best striker in the Prem this season. I think the people that don't know about him are they don't watch Chelsea games. Sugo. Ooh. I'm going to do Esteval first. Esteval, I'm going to go B because when he does play out on that right, he was our best winger by far, which, I mean, it's not a hard thing to do. But he looked so good. I mean, he gave us the win against Barcelona. I mean, the hype that this man was getting at the beginning of the season, not saying it wasn't warranted, but I mean, whew. But recently, I mean, he really has not played all that much due to health concerns. Next season, I don't really know where he's going to play if we play that 3-4-2-1 system. I always have to look at the formation in my head to remember the correct numbers, but I don't know if he plays in that right wingback position or if he plays like in that 10 position behind Palmer, not behind Palmer, but like with Palmer or what. But I mean, the talent's there. We all see the talent. I mean, he's phenomenal talent, and I think our season's different if he's healthy most of the season, along with a few other players that I'll mention. But we miss him so much. I hope he gets healthy enough. I hope he gets healthy, and I hope we can see him a good healthy season in the Prim next year. We're gonna go to Garnacho here and F, easy F. Um, these three like three horsemen of death. I mean, the amount of opportunities that Garnacho gets is outrageous. Along with the lap, he might be the worst player I've ever witnessed with my own two eyes so far. I say ever, like I've watched my whole life, but our whole game plan with Garnacho is, and I didn't see him in United. I know he wasn't good in United either. Our whole game plan is because he gets so many touches when he plays. Because we play through our wings when we play, and boom, we'll send it up left to him. He'll go, ooh, ooh, ooh. Turn around, kick back to Cucurella, kick back to Chalaba, Caicedo, and he just kicks it back. I don't think I've ever seen him beat his man. He's awful. Even on like our early Carabao Cup days or games or FA Cup games where we're playing like championship sides or League One sides, he still couldn't beat his man. I saw him get, was it Watford that we played? Like I see him get clamped by those fullbacks. Like he's such a bad player. I don't see. He doesn't have any redeeming quality here. I don't remember how many goals he has this season. I know. It was the cup game against Arsenal where he scored like 2 or 3. I think 2. It kept us in the game where we still lost. But that's like the only good game he's had this entire season for us. He has to go. Easy F for us. The next we are going to go. Who we got here? We'll go Gusto. I see reshapes here. S or A. Reason I want to say A is just for health issues. I'm gonna say S because I think when he is healthy, and I think we've seen it these past 2 seasons. I think since he's been hurt is that game where we saw us go on like a 6-game streak. It was 6. That might be too short. Or that streak of not scoring a goal, and I think we can credit that to him not being here because he's such a vital part of our team. His defense is passing, whether he's in that 6 role or right back. I mean, we see how much we miss him. He's such a good player, best right back in the world. I hope he stays healthy. And coming into his next season under this new formation, I don't know if they will play him in that right wing back position just because of health concerns and how much he really needed that right wing back position. I don't know if he plays right center back for us or if he plays in that 6 for us. I don't know what he does. Either way, he's going to be great at it. I mean, he's such an all-around player. He can really play anywhere, and I feel comfortable with him there. But I think it's an easy S with these 3. I think these 3 are our 3 S's. Let's see. Andre Santos, I'm gonna put B. Hasn't played a crazy amount for us. So I remember, I think the first game I saw him come in and start. I mean, he looked so good alongside Caicedo. We're gonna need more midfield depth because I think Enzo might push up to that 10 and play alongside Palmer. But I think he's really good with Caicedo. He's a great passer. He's more of that, what Enzo does. He pushes far up the pitch, lets Caicedo stay deep. He's really good for us. We'll see more of him this next season to see how much he improves with more time under his belt. But I think it's an easy B for us. Jorgensen. Sanchez. I'm going to go B. Now, I know he gets so much hate, especially recently. But I think people are forgetting, and like a large part of our first part of the season, maybe our first half of the season, I mean, he was arguably our best player that season. And it's crazy how quickly people turn on him. Even like podcasts like Pitch Side. I remember beginning of the season, I hear Tom say, I give him all these flowers. Then now that he's that time in a senior where he did not look good. I mean, people, they turn like that and they call him woeful, awful. Like he's not. I don't think he's that bad. One, again, he was arguably our player of the season, like our first half of the season. 2, the center backs in front of him are awful. He has Tosin and Badiashile in front of him at some point in time. Like what do you want him to do? 3, I think a lot of his bad times came under a senior. I think it started in like that Arsenal game in the cup where you saw him make really bad decisions passing out the back. And I think he cannot pass out the back. And I don't think Rosenior cared. A lot of the stuff Rosenior had people doing. Okay, sorry. My dog started screaming. He's really scared of trains. But, where was I? Sanchez. I think it was under Rosenior. Dang, where was I? He can't pass out the back. And a lot of Rosenior, he didn't really care what you couldn't do. He saw that it wouldn't work for us, but he just kept doing it. He couldn't pass out the back, and I think that's where a lot of times where we saw him be bad, and that's where all the hate came from. But I think as just a shot blocker, I mean, I think he's phenomenal. Phenomenal to shirt. I think he's really good. You saw, I mean, even back in that Man City game, it's really his first. Is that his first game without senior? I can't recall, but he looked great that game. I mean, I think he's really good. I think he has way too much hate. Um, I'm going. Um, huh? It's D or F. I'd throw him D. I don't want to give too much hate. I'll give him the credit that I'm giving Sanchez about the center backs in front of him. But I can't remember his first real start this season. But the one that sticks in my brain and probably everyone's brain is the PSG game where I mean, he cost us this. He cost us the Champions League. I think we lose. I think we lose regardless. But y'all have to remember it was 2-2 at one point until Jorgensen gave them 2 free goals. He gave them 2 goals just from passing out the back straight to them. Again, because they're seniors. I just don't think our senior system was working for us. He gave him like 2 goals just from passing it straight to him out the back, and one was just a shot he should have saved and he didn't. That I think Sanchez saves time and time again. And then going into the next tie, I mean, there's nothing we can do from that point when it ended 5-2, and you can tell the players just didn't care. I don't think we win, but if Sanchez plays those 2 games, I think it's so much closer. And I think we arguably could have won that. But I just don't think he's good. Even that goal he conceded against Liverpool like last week, I think Sanchez saves it. I don't think he's that good. I think he needs to go this season. Palmer, I'm going D. Is it partially because of like the expectations? Yes, but he has not been good this season. The same thing I said about Garnacho, where he goes, it turns around. I had like Palmer. I don't know. I'm gonna go one above Palmer. This is why, because early in the season, when he first came back, we really saw his playmaking open up for us, or open up the field for us. And the only way I even felt dangerous on attack at that point in the season was Palmer had the ball on his feet. So I think when he first came back, we actually still saw that playmaking from him. But recently, he has not been good. I think he's just been awful for us. And back to what I was saying with the Garnacho thing. Garnacho goes, turn around, pass back. Palmer cannot beat a man. Like, he can't. He does the same thing. Step over, pass back. He's just... he's kind of a... most of the goals I see from this season are penalties. I mean, there's just not much out of him this season. I'm hoping... he's not going to steal the World Cup, but I'm hoping he can recover well and come back next season fully healthy in this new system. Then... Let's see. Hato. It's B or C. Because I think recently, this past month or two, he has been great for us. But early in the season, I'm going to go B. I think early in the season, he really didn't get the time that he deserved. But recently, I think he's been great. He's been so good for us. And he's probably going to play in that left center back position when Xavi comes in this season. I think he's been great for us. I don't have really too much to say about him. Because a lot of what he does goes under the radar. He's actually scored a few goals for us too, but I think that's a B. I'm kind of comparing with who I have up here. I'd say, yeah. Sugo, I'm kind of gonna go C because of the Achimpong reason. And these guys just kind of don't play. I'm gonna actually add another. Maybe I shouldn't, but haven't seen enough. Oh, crap. What did I just do? More loaned. Or ETC. Oh, crap. I don't know what to say there. I'm going to put these two and haven't seen enough. Whoa. Because they have played. I just can't. I don't have any vivid memories of them doing anything bad, anything great. So I'm just going to put them there for now. Neto's... I'm going to go B. Because a lot of our cup games, on those lower teams, I mean, he is phenomenal. He what? That hat trick of assist? Oh, who was that? Hold on. Was that hat trick of assist to the lap? No, it was the lap hat trick assist to Neto in that... I don't remember if it was FA Cup or Carabao Cup. I don't remember which game it was. But he plays a lot of heart, a lot of passion. And he'll run his ass off. And I think next season, I think he might be playing the right wing back position. And he's... I don't know what I was trying to say. But Maybe. Actually, I'm gonna put him C. I'm gonna put him C because I don't think he's been good as Kukureya, and he's one of the two. I really can't decide, but I think I'm gonna put him C because uh, he's arguably our best winger this season. It's certainly not Garnacho. I mean, Esteval's better, but he hasn't played that much. Gittins, Gusto, I'm putting D. I don't like Gusto at all. I think I don't think he does anything really that well. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I don't think he does anything that well. All he does, especially in that, I don't want him playing in that right wing back position because he can't beat a man. He really can't dribble. Everything I see for him is kind of just him running into space in the right, like Casado or Palmer, someone will pass into space to him and he crosses, cross. But he doesn't look where he crosses. Usually it's a woeful cross or no one's even in the box. All he does is spam cross into the box. Doesn't really do anything that well. He's solid defensively. He can't beat a man, can't dribble, can't attack. I don't want him in that position. I think we need someone actually solidified there because I don't know if Rishane's is going to play there either. So I don't really know what we're going to do there, but I don't want it to be Gusto. Then Lavia. No. Hold on. A lot of these are like kind of where we get soft. Hold on. There's Tyreek George. I'm going to go back to loaned. He's at loan to Everton. We haven't seen him, so I can't say much about him. Giyu. I mean, I guess D or it's haven't seen enough. I mean, we caught him back from the. I think we loaned to Sunderland. Caught him back when we let Jackson go. Then we don't play him. We play the lap over him all the time, which I don't see how we ever or justify playing the lap over him. I know even when he has started, he hasn't done much, so I put him in D. But I'd much rather like give him more starts and maybe see if we have something more with him rather than play the lap because lap's awful. But I guess just a D, maybe C. But Gittins, I'm saying haven't seen enough. I mean, he wasn't that great from the games that we did see, but he got injured pretty early on. Really didn't get used to it. I really wish he was healthy, because I mean, again, why would you ever play Garnacho over him? Even though I think how our teams ran, I think we would play Garnacho over him. But I haven't seen enough. I think we are going to loan him out, maybe. I don't know. So, last three. Fafan's really the hard one. I'm probably just going to go C. Some games he's the best center back we had outside of, I mean, not counting Kova because he didn't play at all. But a lot of games that we had him, he was the only center back, the only trustworthy center back we had. Where did I put Chalaba? Yeah, I put Chalaba here. I mean, I think they're arguably kind of like neck and neck. I'd probably edge it to Chalaba, but not too bad, not too good. Kind of just there. I think it was the Napoli game where he was kind of just was getting bullied, but I'm just with them there. These two, I mean, they can arguably both go and haven't seen enough. We have Colwell, who's been injured all season. The one thing about Colwell, these past two games, I think our entire season is different if he's healthy. He is so good with progressive passes from out the back. He's so good, and we see those passing that passing in these past two games against Man City and Liverpool. It really opens up for us, and I think especially, which I heard someone say it. I think it was Joe Tomlinson. If he's healthy, I mean, our entire season is different. That's just because of who we have playing, but. Only reason Enzo got fired was because he asked for another center back because Colwell got injured. If Cole was here, entire season's different. It's crazy how that domino effect works, but haven't seen enough, but also A at the same time. Even out these past two games, he's looked incredible. And you see in these past two games, our defense has improved so much. I mean, the Liverpool game, we can see the one goal, but if Sanchez is there, I think it's a save. It's a good strike, but it's kind of down the middle. And I think Jorgensen arguably should have saved that. Then we had the Man City game where, I mean, we held holding Man City to one goal. Impressive. I mean, we really fought that match, and the one goal is nothing at his fault. That's a great play by Semenyo. Then Lavia, and same thing with Cole, really injured. When he came back, I mean, he's been fine. He's been solid, but really not enough to really judge him on. So I think we'll put these 5. So I think that's what we got here. We got 3 S's in João Pedro, Enzo, and Reece James. We got 1 A in Caicedo. I guess. We got 5 B's: Andre Santos, Esteval, Hato, Cucurella, and Sanchez. You can maybe put Sanchez C. You can argue it. You can argue Kukure A. Maybe. C, we have Fofana, Chalaba, Neto, and Palmer. That's first three is really because they've been really just solid for us. Oh, why did I hiccups? And Palmer, you can argue Palmer D if you want. I'm not really mad at. D, we have Gusto, Badia Shield, Jorgensen. Those three, I guess all four, just because I'm not a fan. I just don't think they do enough. But they're not woeful like the three Fs. The three Fs, Subject 49, Tosin, and Liam Delap. Three of the worst players I've ever witnessed. Three of the worst players I've witnessed play football. Then, yeah, I think that's all we got here. I got this video coming out. Then I have the Lone Cell Keep video coming out. Stay tuned. We'll do more content over this. We're going to do some over American football and all things to come. Thank you.